Welcome back to episode 60, the big 60 of the Shy Sports Weekly podcast. We're back in the saddle with the trio, boys. How we doing?
Max, where you been?
I've been
That's
places.
what the people are asking. You have been places. How's everything going?
I had my COVID hiatus.
Oh yeah,
Came down with COVID for the third time, and then just went on vacation immediately after.
You had COVID for the third time, but your vax boosted. You got your 15th booster.
Right.
You just had mild symptoms for 3 weeks.
Exactly.
Way to go, Joe.
I'll tell you for sure, I won't be first in line for the next one.
Just won't be in line. Yeah, no, dude, shit. It's feel like it's been a month since we've had the whole crew. Summer's kind of crazy. It's just a lot of.
I'm glad I didn't get Wally pipped. I thought I might for a second.
We tried to, but we couldn't get anybody to take your place. But it wasn't for lack of effort on our end. Ty, I wanted to ask before the show, but why is your hair so nice right now?
I went to the office today. I don't know. I got a haircut. That's probably why.
No.
What's your move like for styling your hair? Like, walk us through the process.
I used to use like a styling gel, but Becca gets the shit for her hair. It's
Now
like
he just uses his cum.
Yeah, now I just jerk off my hand and fucking wipe it through my hand.
He watched there's something about Mary once, and then he's got
Yeah.
a new hair product.
I'm glad I asked.
I don't know. It's like some kind of girly product, but it's a styling cream, and it's so cheap and it fucking works so well. So I
Was it just
fucking-
one of these, like a swoosh to the side?
I mean, it takes a little more than that, but yeah, I just swipe it up to the side there.
It's not quite that straightforward.
I mean, I lather her up, fucking get her going.
Okay.
That's it.
Wow. Can we make sure we clip that and post that? I'm sure people will be dying to know how
this is
Ty styles his
podcasting
hair.
101, dude.
This is crazy. I didn't think we were gonna.
What
talk
else would we talk about
I
in a
hung up
milestone
pictures, by the
episode
way.
like episode 60?
I got a background finally. That's
Hey, you do?
Walter
Wow.
Payton and MJ for the folks at home.
You got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards over your left shoulder.
Hey, those are Digimon cards. Don't fucking disrespect them.
Digimon.
It's no longer a plain white room in there.
No,
It's Glacier Freeze with a little Michael Jordan.
yeah,
You know what,
Fucking
though?
living it
I
right now.
respect the Chicago sports memorabilia. We're so used to seeing you with Pittsburgh everything. Black and yellow.
literally did this for you guys. So you're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. It's about time you did something. You're asking what's something significant about 60. My mom actually turned 60 last week. Shout out. Dad.
Really? Okay.
Happy birthday, Mom. 60.
Happy birthday, Kyle's mom.
Let's see something else. 60. Remember when Cairo Santos missed a 60-yard field goal last year against the Steelers to end it? It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Might have hit
Thanks for
48.
reminding me of
I don't know what else. I guess we could just go into numbers now.
that. Yeah, we could.
Why don't you kick us off? All right. My first one though is the Cairo Santos missed field goal 60. That's my first number.
That's a great one to start with.
Yeah.
Not really. Stick with Bears. You remember Lance Lewis,
Oh, you cocksucker.
offensive lineman? That's such an offensive lineman number.
For whatever reason, when I'm looking up the numbers, I can't find easily any Bears number 60s. I just remembered Lance Lewis. So I have all of these tabs open, Hawks, Sox, Cubs uniform, like from their reference pages. And then I just have
Lance Lewis.
Everyone just says Lance Lewis. And I was just double checking to make sure he was number 60.
They had Terrence Metcalf, who wore number 62.
What was Roberto? Oh, Roberto Garza was 63, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's see if I can find another one really quick. Chicago Bears number 60. It just says Lance Lewis again.
Yeah, it's just not many. The only other two ones I see are Casey Siegman and Stan Thomas.
There's one here ranking the Chicago Bears 2022 roster ranking number 60. Dieter Eisen. I don't know. Never heard of her.
Actually, here we go. Guy named Wally Chambers.
Guy named Wally Pip.
8th overall pick in the 1973 draft, spent 5 seasons with the Bears. He was an all-pro and 3-time Pro Bowler. Won NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. Boom.
Number
He's the
60
best.
has to just be one of like the worst numbers.
You know why it's the worst? Because Dallas Keuchel wears it. Wore it for the White Sox.
Wore it. Yeah, he's not wearing any jerseys anymore. How about Frankie Montas? Now with the Yankees.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Frankie
know who-
Muniz?
Do you know who he got traded for from the Sox? So it was a 3-team deal. He went from the Sox to the is it the Dodgers? I actually think he went to the Dodgers. I don't know if he never pitched for the Dodgers. So he went from the Sox to the Dodgers.
What year was this?
It was December 16th, 2015. I could give you all 3 teams involved. It was the Sox, the Dodgers, and the Reds.
What position was the player the Sox got?
Third base. Todd Frazier.
Really? Okay, that makes sense.
They
Forgot
gave
that he was on the Dodgers.
They gave up Frankie Montas, Micah Johnson, and Trace Thompson to the Dodgers. The Dodgers gave up Brandon Dixon, Jose Peraza, and Scott Schebler to the Reds, and the Reds sent Todd Frazier to the Sox.
There's actually
Those are I was thinking of this yesterday with the trade deadline. I feel like 3-team trades are the weirdest thing to like happen.
yeah,
They freak me out.
put your brain in a pretzel, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How about Scott Schoenweiss?
I don't even know. He sounds like a lefty. Is he a lefty?
He is a lefty.
That's got to be a lefty. Scott Schoenweiss.
He was like a journeyman bullpen pitcher. I only know who he is because of that last name.
Schoenweiss. Ty, we're really just hammering home the Sox players. How about this one? Tyler Danish.
Sounds
I've never-
delicious.
Never heard of him, but he's got a pretty sick last name.
Yeah,
I'll
he
give it
does.
to him.
Pretty shitty first name too.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say the same.
That's basically Psalm's nickname.
Tyler Danish. Yeah,
It
Or
was in high
Tyler
school
Seager.
for a short while, dude. Fuck the
Kinda
Is that
Danish
because
ones,
you're
and
is that
nobody
because you're
forgets.
Danish or because you ate so many Danishes?
Nah, I fuck the Danish ones, dude. People don't forget.
hey, this guy. I mean, he just knows how to start a party.
Listen, I thought that was the kind of party it was. Turns out it wasn't. Turns out I got arrested. So whatever.
Turns out your cousin's about mitzvah.
Shabbat shalom, bitch.
I'm gonna go.
What can you tell me about Colin Delia?
He sucks.
The only reason I know how to pronounce it is because I read the pronunciation on Hockey Reference. Like it
I mean,
sounds it out for you.
I mean, it's pretty basic, isn't it?
I thought it was Delia.
Oh, like Chris D'Elia? No, it's
Yeah.
Delia. And I think there's only 2 number. I'm looking it up. There's only 2 number 60s in the Hawks history. Jimmy Waite, who's ironic. So Colin Delia is a goalie, and Jimmy Waite is the Hawks goalie coach right now. So a couple number 60s just buzzing around the
There you
lock.
go.
And
Boom.
that's fun fact. I delivered an edible arrangement to Jimmy Waite before.
I thought you were gonna say fun fact. I stole 60 bases in high school.
Kyle could never, dude. You kidding me?
No, come on. I stole more than that.
God, you're the worst.
Speaking of the worst, how about let's see these number 60s on the Cubs. These are just seemingly the worst players ever. Do you know who Mitch Atkins is?
No.
Sucks. Chris Carpenter, but this is definitely not the good one.
Yeah, I remember him actually, just because he had the same name as the good one, and the good one tormented the Cubs for a few years.
Yeah, he did. Manny Corpus. Nope. Felix Pena, Corey Mazzoni, Jason Adam, and Michael Givens. Michael Givens
Yeah.
is probably the only one who I'm like, damn, he's not terrible.
I'm willing to step out on a limb and say 60 is the worst number in Chicago Cubs history.
Yeah. I mean, there's no players that are like, are you saying even with numbers that haven't been worn before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're better off
I'd
not
rather
have
not have a
anyone
jersey
wear
than
a jersey.
I'd rather not play on the Cubs and get assigned number 60.
But no, I'm not even saying the number 60. I'm saying the players that have worn it. These are like the worst players of any jersey number in Chicago Cubs history.
Let's see. I'm looking here. 61 isn't that great.
I mean, 63, you got Kevin Gregg.
And Brian Schlitter, Park Ridge native.
Yeah.
Carmen Pignatello, I remember that guy. You want to talk about a lefty name? That guy is a lefty, I think. Yup. Bats right, throws lefty. That's a funky lefty.
Don't cheat. Who's the only Chicago Cub to ever wear number 68?
Oh, come on.
Psalm, you know this?
Nobody can hear you. Nope.
Literally no one.
This is great. Well, it's Jorge Soler. Oh, Ty, this is the best. All right. Well, while we're on the baseball front here, a lot of on this days, a lot of good shit this week actually for on this days. All baseball. This is August is just baseball bread and butter. All right, let's go tomorrow. So this would be 29. Holy shit.
Here, I'll say this before you get started. We are officially in the dog days of summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've
Hot
talked
dog
about it
days.
before. We are in the peak of the dog days of summer.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. I feel like it's the dog days once it reaches training camp, but before the first preseason game is like
Especially since we're getting close to your birthday.
really we are. August 4th, 1993, Robin Ventura crushes or gets crushed. Pardon me. Robin Ventura gets crushed by Nolan Ryan. I think Nolan Ryan at this time was in his 40s. Ty, can you look up? I know you can't speak right now. Can you look up how old Nolan Ryan was in 1993? Let's see some math here. Nope, can't hear you.
Pretty sure he was old enough to be Robin Ventura's dad.
I mean, if you're, this is such a famous clip, but if you're Robin Ventura and like, I know social media wasn't around back then, but you go back into the clubhouse and you obviously just got your dick kicked in by a guy who's probably 20 years older than you after you charge them on. Like, what do you say? How do you
Probably
face the
not
people?
feeling too good about it, but what are you supposed to do?
All right. What if it was in today's day and age with social media? How do you handle it? Do you put out a statement? Do you just tweet out an emoji? Or just
I think
like
you-
tweet out
I
like
think-
fuck? That
I think
sucks.
you have to charge the mound again the next day and just kick someone's ass.
Oh yeah, actually just double down on it.
Right.
That's actually kind of a power move. And what are they gonna do? Suspend you more? Like
Right.
you're already getting suspended probably 8 games. All right, double it. 16. You're on the 93 Sox.
While you're
it's-
appealing the
actually, no, they went
suspension,
to the-
charge the mound again.
And that's what we call a sneak attack. Which is just hop over the center field gate while he's pitching. And just sprint in, blindside him. That would actually be outrageous. All right,
It would be-
another.
the most outrageous thing would be if you could actually sneak up on him from running 400 feet in from center field.
And during that break, I'm looking at Nolan Ryan's his career. Dude, like 27 years. What the fuck?
Yeah, I told you.
Can you name what team he entered the big leagues with?
Was it? It wasn't
bet
the
any
Was it the
money-
Rangers?
I bet any money you can't.
The Expos.
And he was with them for five seasons.
The Orioles.
American or National League?
National League.
The Padres.
The Mets.
Wow. Yeah, didn't know that. I mean, was he good?
309, 353, 342, 397.
So not terrible.
Three or
It's like
three, five,
when
eight.
Randy Johnson first came to the MLB, he was awful, right?
I don't know. He's just tall shit, I'm assuming. I forgot he was with the Expos, wasn't he?
The big unit.
Well, speaking of Hall of Fame pitchers, our next on this day is August 7th, 2004. Greg Maddux wins his 300th game. I think he became the second player to do it in a Cubs uniform. I don't know about if that's true at all. We'll say it is for the fuck of it.
Did Fergie win 300?
He'd be the only. Oh no, actually, fuck. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking 3,000 strikeouts. Him and Fergie were the only two to record 3,000 strikeouts in a Cubs uniform. I couldn't tell you how many.
Maddox is in fact the only one.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out me for correcting myself then. Fergie finished with 284.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He was the second.
Fergie.
Grover Cleveland Alexander also accomplished it on September 20th, 1924.
He was also the 18th president of the United States.
Literally.
I was just gonna say something like that.
I mean, you ever look? I mean, I know we did the starting five of like fake names. just look at those names on like in the early 1900s of baseball players, like Mordecai Three Fingers Brown.
I mean,
Excuse me.
a guy with a name like Grover Cleveland Alexander had to throw a changeup that just dropped off the table.
He probably had just an absolutely disgusting soul patch that was probably never washed. I mean, there's no way.
With a hammer of a 12-6 curveball.
Yeah, that was what was the hammer. Grover Cleveland Alexander. I don't even know where.
Let's talk about
how
Greg
did this
Maddux
start?
a
We're
little
talking
bit.
about Greg Maddox. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I am so high. I could not even remember. I was literally staring off, thinking, "How the fuck we got on this topic?" Let's talk about Greg Maddox. What do you got?
It's just interesting to me how he got his number retired as a Cub, but it's like his best years were with the Braves.
Yeah, but he was still like really good with the Cubs. I agree with that.
Like
Isn't
it's just like the Cubs are the bread of the Greg Maddux sandwich.
yeah,
That makes sense,
yeah, and the Braves are just that thick, juicy meat.
right? Or like the peanut butter and jelly.
Are you trying to say you want to eat Greg Maddux?
Or lamb and tuna fish. So I mean, he was with the Braves for 11 seasons. He was with the Cubs for 10. He fucked, dude.
I would not have
23
guessed that, to be honest, but good to know.
years. Good to know.
Is he in your book? Where does he rank as far as best pitchers of all time? Like you don't have to
Of
put a
all
list, but-
time?
Yeah, like would you put him in your top 10?
Oh yeah, I was thinking even maybe top 5.
Like as far as true pitching goes, there's an argument to put him at number 1.
Yeah, he
Like,
can't
oh-
just like rear back and throw like a 98-mile-an-hour heater down your throat. He had to finesse it around, which I think it takes more, I'll say, pitching, quote unquote, skill.
Yeah, I mean,
Anything
if you want
else.
to be amazed, go look at seasons like Greg Maddox's walk totals. Like I think he had multiple seasons where he had single-digit walks.
He won at least 15 games every year from 1988 to 2014. And in 2004. And then in 2005, he won 13 and then won 15 back in 2006 and
Man,
then
that's-
14 in 2007. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, a win is kind of a lucky stat, but there's something to be said about that when you're putting your team in a position like that every time you take the hill.
This actually is another crazy stat. So he pitched 23 seasons. That's how many seasons do you think he's had 20 wins?
7.
7 seasons of 20 wins.
That's a guess.
So that would be 7 seasons of 21. So it'd be 140 wins in those. No. I don't know why I did that, like the stupid math there. I guess it's not the craziest thing. No, he only had 1 or 2. He only had 2 seasons. Then he had 3 with 19 wins, 4 with 19 wins. This is fucking nuts. Like you want to talk about like somebody who's just consistent as shit at their job? Greg Maddux. Welcome to the
Maddox.
program. Greg frickin' Maddox.
Out of 20,421 batters he faced in his career, only 310 of them saw a 3-0 count, and more than half of those were intentional walks.
I know. Crazy. Like the shit he would do is, or how about this one? You know how many career walks he has in 5,008 and a third innings? 999.
Yeah,
Guy doesn't even have 1,000 walks.
yeah, that's nuts.
Ty-
Andy pissed all over the rookies.
I mean, that's probably his greatest highlight. Hi, can you find out how many players in MLB history have 3,000 strikeouts and under 1,000 walks? Max, how long do you think this is going to take him to find?
3,000 Ks and what?
The rest of the show.
And under 1,000 walks.
We'll get that stat in episode 62.
If we're lucky.
I mean, that's pretty. It's a pretty, specific number to
You know what?
find.
It's okay. I know, but I'm putting you on a task here. Your face says it all. All right. The next one is August 8th, 1988. The Cubs play under the lights for the first time ever. This is crazy. I like can't believe that it took them until 1988 to have lights at Wrigley.
Yeah,
Like,
that is
what?
crazy.
I mean,
There's a reason they played 120 games forever.
yeah, it's and I don't know. I mean, I love a day game at Wrigley, but at the same time, I fucking love a night game at Wrigley too. Don't
So
get me
true.
wrong. All right, and then the last one here is August 10th, 2002. Sammy hits 3 dingers and Colorado drives in 9, and I think steroids should be legal again. Mhm.
Goddamn right.
Max, I caught Max in the middle of a huge yawn there.
I think it's funny to talk about, and I kind of agree sometimes, but realistically, that would suck.
To what? Use steroids?
Yeah.
Speaking
Well,
of
yeah,
use-
maybe you using steroids, but I want to see the players use steroids.
No.
Speaking
I'm
of
saying
using
it would suck.
steroids, Ty's guy O'Neal Cruz just literally hit one into the fucking river.
Hey, what else is new, dude? Tell me
Nothing.
something.
God, I cannot believe I didn't bet the Padres today. They're up 5-0. I want to kill myself. No, it's okay. We're bad day today. I shouldn't have told you anything.
Count your wins, not your losses.
Yeah, you're right. I'm undefeated. Ty, I already found the answer to my question.
Thank God, dude. I've been scouring the internet.
I'm not. No. I want you to find it though. It took
But,
me 2 minutes.
Psalm's on,
2 minutes.
Psalm's looking on. He's on NBA.com.
You mean to
Is that-
tell
we're
me
talking-
the
We're talking
WNBA
baseball
website?
here.
All right. Well, why don't I do it this way? Because there's not many people who have under 1,000 walks.
I mean, I actually probably quite contrary. I feel like you'd want to start with people that have over 3,000 strikeouts.
I'm gonna say
Oh, dear.
2. I'm gonna say 2.
Ty's getting dressed, putting his shoes on before his underwear.
How close am I? 2. 2 or 3. Am I close?
Dog, I'm just laughing at you have no fucking idea.
I'm guessing over here. I'm asking you to tell me 2 or 3.
Who are the names that you think they are?
I haven't even gotten through this list. There's actually way more people with less than 1,000 walks than I fucking thought. Greg Maddox, Fergie Jenkins.
He started with, I'm going to say 1. No, I'm going to say 2. 3? Just started at 1 and worked his way up.
Bartolo Colon has less than 1,000, but I don't think he's got more than 3,000 strikeouts. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And you're proving my point right here on why you should start with the 3,000 strikeouts earlier.
Well, I looked at that, but there's a lot of those too, actually.
Hey, I'll give you a hint. Two of them are active right now.
Verlander
Yeah, there you go.
and
Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
Scherzer? No.
Then you had Greg Maddox and Fergie Jenkins,
Yeah.
and now there's
So
2
what's-
more.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. Red Sox. They were in the same
Pedro
rotation
Martinez
together. Same rotation together. Yeah.
and Kurt Schilling. Were they on the same?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Holy shit. Maybe you have to put your shoes on before your underwear sometimes.
Hey, so sometimes you just gotta walk before you fucking put your undies on.
Sometimes you got to shave your ass and walk backwards.
That's what they say.
And record a podcast at the same time. Anyways, let's talk about the trade deadline. Obviously the big news with the Cubs, Wilson, Contreras, and Ian Happ not going anywhere, which I think is a shock to many. And the Sox not doing a goddamn thing. So let's start with the Cubs, Max. What do you think of them not selling or not trading Contreras at the deadline?
To be honest, I think they wanted to. I just don't think they got the right package offered to them in return. But personally, as a fan, I'm happy that they kept those 2 guys because I do feel like they can kind of build around them. Or at least it gives you like a semblance of hope that they can piece together a winning team, or they're closer to piecing together a winning team more quickly than they would be if they traded them. Am I right?
Yeah, no, I agree. I love the trade deadline. I was using this analogy, or I guess I didn't even use it. I just thought of it yesterday. So there was a lot of rumors with the Cubs and the Padres being connected for Contreras and Happ. And they made deals in the past. Last year, they did Jake Marisnick, and earlier in the year, they sent Darvish there. I feel like the Cubs and the Padres are meant to fuck at the end of the night. Like you go to a bar and you have like a sure thing, and it's like, we're not going to talk to each other. But if
That's how I feel about the Cubs and the Mets.
and if like we both, well, no, because they never fuck. Even like no, we did fuck them last year though. Yeah, we did. But it's the Cubs and the Padres. You know, they don't talk the whole night, and then it's like, hey, it's 1:55 a.m. Like, all right, let's just go back together. Like we both struck out. Like let's make a deal.
It's the head.
But this year the Padres found somebody else at the bar, and they fucked them early, and the Cubs went home with their dicks in their hands.
I mean, the Padres found a 10, a 12, a rocket.
Yeah, and the Cubs just went home and played with themselves. Like, is that not like a spot on analogy?
Pretty good. I mean, what do you feel like? How do you feel about the Padres moves? I mean, I know we're here to talk about the Cubs, but the Padres made a couple massive trades.
I love it. It's chaos. I don't give a fuck what they did. I mean, you want to talk about just the ultimate future me problem? I mean, how the fuck are they going to pay Machado, Tatis, Soto, Darvish, Musgrove? Like they're not going to. I mean, they're going to have some of those guys, but they're going to have to get rid of them too.
Yeah.
So I guess if you trade Soto in like 2 years, you get a fuck ton of prospects then because he's only going to be 25, and it's crazy how young this guy is. But no, I love it. It's
they got Hader,
absolute
too,
chaos, and they got Josh Hader. Yeah, wow, forgot about that.
The funny
He's
thing
a
is, to me, it's like
they're
they're what, like 12 games out in their division or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
And it's not really fair because they're in a division with the Dodgers, but it's just funny how like they're 12 games out of the West, and they make 2 trades like that, and they're suddenly like arguably World Series favorites or contenders, I'll say.
They're 11. Oh shit, yeah, they are 11 and a half out. So you ever heard the saying, "Don't bet against death"?
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard it from me or just in general. I saw this meme yesterday. It was Padres acquire, Josh Bell, who was it? Juan Soto, Josh Hader to increase their World Series odds. Dodgers, Vince Scully literally dies.
Oh God. They all had to be like that had to be devastation in their life. The Padres, I think, were more sad about it than the Dodgers, honestly.
Yeah, Vince Scully died. I mean, yeah, was it when Kobe died? It was like, I just place your futures on the Lakers. Like you don't bet against death, and they won a championship and haven't even sniffed the postseason really since.
That is so
bubble championship, bubble shit.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
I've never been more confident in the Dodgers winning the World Series this year.
Yeah, right. Like, how are they going to lose? You should have bet them tonight. Actually, I did look up.
I bet their odds. Honestly,
this is the sick fucking me. I looked up what time Vince Scully it was announced he died last night, and if the Dodgers have played a game since he died. Because if they didn't, if this was the first game, I was going to hammer them. But they played, it came out during the game yesterday. So I guess that counts. Is that the sick fuck moment of the week?
Yeah, a little bit.
Pretty morbid, bud.
Pretty fucking weird.
I personally don't have that much experience listening to Vince Scully or anything, but I was sad.
He's just the best.
Yeah. Like, it was just very sad.
I know. I feel like one of the movies that I remember him really in is For the Love of the Game with Kevin Costner.
Yep.
Yeah. He's just like everything he says, his words are just poetry. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah. He's audible porn. Is that ASMR, AMRS or whatever that's called? Ty, what is it? While you smoke
ASMR.
Yeah, Vince Scully. Like, if there's an OnlyFans for voices, Vince Scully would be like the top dog.
He's definitely one of the guys that I could see walking out of the corn and Field of Dreams.
Yeah, he should. Fuck, that's gonna be sick. I bet you they're gonna have like a big tribute,
some kind of memorial. Yeah, tribute.
Yeah, it'd be sick. All right, and then the Sox, they did absolutely nothing. They traded Reese McGuire for Jake Diekman.
The Sox are dead, in my opinion. Did you see the video of Tony La Russa falling asleep in the dugout?
I actually was watching it live. I was watching the Sox live with my dad, and I was like, dude, look at Tony. And my dad's like, yeah, fuck, when I'm 75, I'm not gonna be able to stay awake or what. How old's Tony La Russa? Did you look that up?
55. Nah,
yeah.
Hang on.
That was good.
He's 55. No,
No. Could you
He was-
imagine?
he was
just looks like
55
dog
in
shit.
1955. Yeah, he is.
Tony La Russa's 77.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's pretty old.
Would you rather have? That's a bad. Never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
Is there a more disappointing team in baseball right now?
Well, that's a good question.
I don't think so.
I mean, you could say the Giants. They won 107 games last year, and they're not even 500 right now.
Yeah, I guess.
The Red Sox, they're in last.
The Giants are basically in the same boat as the White Sox, though. Like, almost the same record.
And the Giants actually have Rodon this year, while the Sox don't.
True.
So I don't know. I mean, they also lost Buster Posey, but yeah, the Sox are easily one of the top
3.
two, I'd say, yeah, top 3 at least disappointing teams in baseball. Rick Hahn was saying they need to get their swagger back. It's like, you can't have any fucking swagger when you're starting shortstops fucking everything in sight, cheating on his wife in public, and then your manager's literally falling asleep at the bottom and like in the middle of the first inning. Like, come on, way to set the tone.
Is it just a pity thing? Like they don't want to fire him because they feel bad?
I don't know. I think he's boys with Reinsdorf. I mean, I have absolutely no idea why he's still the manager, which is funny because at the time when they hired him 2 years ago, I was like, damn, this is sick. Like he's going to be like just some old school, like Italian gangster. I don't know why I'm thinking any of that. It would make sense.
Right.
But he's gonna be some old school guy, like mixing it up with, Tim Anderson and whoever. And now he's literally just falling asleep. And it's like the Sox couldn't be more dead.
Right. The whole mantra was like, oh yeah, La Russa knows how to win. Like he's gonna make it work with this young team. And it's just
Like we've mentioned it before, but don't you think that a team takes on the personality of their coach?
yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Much as I hate to admit it, the Cubs,
That's why they're dead.
Cubs would not have been nearly as good as they were in 2016 without Joe Madden. Do I acknowledge that he made
Exactly.
awful pitching decisions and probably lineup decisions too? Yes, but as far as like the longevity of a season, he was the perfect guy.
Holy shit! I just thought of this. What if this has nothing to do with what we're talking about? It was what we were talking about earlier, though. What if the Cubs are going to retire 34 for Kerry Wood and John Lester? Right? Like they're going to have to do that.
Yeah, probably.
Right? Was I frozen there?
No.
Oh, I am
Nope.
definitely frozen. All
As
right,
bad
well,
as this sounds, like I'm trying to decide if Kerry Wood deserves to get his number retired.
he's literally just going to ride John Lester's coattails in to getting his number retired. I'm telling you right now. It's going to happen. I bet you it'll happen in like, was this 2022? Bet you by 2025, both their numbers are retired.
I think you're probably right, honestly. That
And when it
20
does-
strikeout game locked it up.
In his 5th start, they might as well have just put the flag up 5 days later.
I mean, he also still like loves the Cubs, so
Yeah, I mean, there's literally, he does. All right, Bears football's back. Let's talk some storylines here. I love the preseason.
there's a game this weekend.
No, there's not. There's a game tomorrow, and then there's not a game for another week.
There's a game tomorrow.
And that's how you know we're back.
Thursday's the weekend, right?
Yeah,
Depends
no,
who
you're,
you ask, maybe.
you're right. I mean, Ty's got a Bud Light in front of him right now, so.
I don't.
All right, so there a ton of storylines. I feel like none of them are actually like cool. I don't know. Tevin Jenkins is like MIA. I don't know if he's hurt or he's like, I don't know what's going on. Roquan wants a new contract. I saw this one. This was pretty cool. Justin Fields is testing out a new shovel pass. That was one I feel like we were missing last year to ignite the offense.
Yeah.
That's something you really need to add to the arsenal to win ball games.
Have you?
Like
have you?
it's like, hey, the Chiefs are doing it. Let's try this.
I mean, it's actually not a bad strategy at all. What have you seen any videos of? I don't know if it's just Bears training camp or just training camp in general. These players are wearing on their helmets. They're wearing like,
Yes, I have seen like
I don't
shock
even know. What they're
absorbing.
wearing like, yeah, isn't that what the helmet's supposed to? Their helmets have shock absorbers now.
Yep. I don't know.
Their helmet's got a helmet.
They look like they're playing like some kind of fucking, I don't know, gym class game where you need
Looks
to
like they have
we
wear
turtle
a
shells
padded
on their
helmet.
helmets.
Yeah, do we know? I mean, do we know the reason why they're doing that?
Probably
Is that
I would
safety
imagine it
precautions.
provides more protection. Probably absorbs.
Alright.
the
All right,
chemicals.
Ty, that's one you could actually look up too. Can you see why what these fucking turtle things are on their head?
These turtle things.
Here's what I also
Uh,
heard about the Bears is they had their first two plays. I think they had a false start and then like a botched snap. So
Oh yeah, yeah. You oh shit. Whoops, sorry about that.
The pads are aimed to decrease forces sustained during head-to-head contact and limit head injuries that may come with the contact. 2022 preseason is the first time
Did
the
you
cap
say
has been worn
really-
for all teams.
I mean,
You
they're
say
not wearing
reduce
them in
force
games,
skin
obviously,
injuries?
right?
No, not in games.
I have no idea.
No, definitely not.
It'd be pretty sick if they were actually.
Until the second preseason game. Get the fuck out, dude.
Oh wow.
They're wearing them for 2 preseason games. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy.
That's wild.
It'd be really funny if someone just walked out there with a gigantic helmet on. Like not even the cover, just like a huge helmet.
One that goes down to their shoulder pads. Not even one that goes down to like their elbows.
And then like that's you play defensive line, you just put this giant helmet on to try and block passes.
Have you seen the little giants? I mean, that kid with the glasses on has got the helmet that's just way too fucking big on his head.
Yeah.
But that's like what I don't even know. Who's one of the Bears interior line? I don't even know anybody on the Bears. That's kind of bad. I'm gonna say Tank Johnson, but he's been gone for a while. Put it on like Julius Peppers looking guy. It's a big ass helmet. I legitimately can't. I'm only thinking of like Bears from like 06 to like 2018.
They have a good defensive lineman, not Eddie Goldman.
He retired.
I know, similar style player.
Tommy Harris.
No.
Fuck, dude, this is bad. We don't know. We got to do some research here.
Yeah, we do.
Talk about it. Talk about being a Chicago sports pack. Oh, Eddie Jackson.
It is tough to get excited about a team that's probably going to be bottom 5 in the NFL.
Yeah, but we're definitely betting them week 1, right?
Oh yeah,
Of the preseason next week. I mean,
I am looking forward to our weekly picks again.
yeah, but before that, you got to chug some.
Yeah,
milk.
if you don't drink a gallon of milk before this year's football season, you're fucking Wally pipped for life.
Fine, I'll do it. I will do it.
Well, let's see. We're gonna pick a date here. How about the first?
The first
Dude,
ever in-person
episode.
podcast.
Yeah,
The
you
first-
guys deserve to see it in person.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Actually, no. If you start
I was
puking,
gonna say
in
if there's
person-
one you don't want to be in person for, it's probably
Be-
that.
no, because it's not even he's gonna puke. You know, if you drink a lot of milk, you get like real gassy. Max is known to be gassy. He's just gonna be fucking. It's gonna be a hot box.
Milk farts,
All of a sudden, it's gonna.
cousin to cake farts.
All of a sudden,
It'll
we're getting
only
the
bring us
punishment
closer.
to death.
What's your prediction for the Bears this year?
4-12-1.
Okay, Psalm.
No comment because I don't know anything about
How's
the
Mitch?
Bears.
How's Mitch doing?
Reports
Yeah.
at camp were saying he looks fucking awesome.
No. I heard the opposite.
Yeah,
What are
dude.
you
Actually,
talking
that's
about?
quite
I heard-
that's
I
quite
heard-
incorrect.
I heard he looks horrible.
I thought I
Then
saw
we're looking
something he
at
was like-
different Pittsburgh news.
Yeah, where are you getting your information? Because I saw he was like 0 for 16 or 0 for 17 or some shit like that.
Right.
Mitch.
Trubisky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Here's what I saw.
I saw him threading the needle to the back of the end zone to Pickens, is what
I saw him throw one at a guy's knees 4 yards away, and I couldn't have been more excited.
So here's Trubisky from in a drill where it's offense versus defense on the 2-yard line. This is a report from The Athletic. Trubisky is on an 0-16 streak in the drill and is connected on just 3 of 20 reps throughout all of camp. Trubisky has also struggled in other areas, going 0 for 4 with an interception during a
There's
team
no
period
way.
Tuesday with back-to-back overthrows.
TJ did pick him off, which was kind of cool.
Hey, Bears are back.
Yeah.
Still well ahead of small hands Kenny Pickett on the depth chart. but it could be a rough start to the season if Trubisky doesn't clean things up soon.
Does Kenny Pickett's have small? Or is it Pickens or Pickett's?
Pickett, 9 inches.
He literally has to wear gloves to hold the football.
Wait, 9 inches is small?
Depends who you ask, dude.
I am fucked.
Hey,
That's I like
how about the
Long.
Bears' crappy orange helmets?
Yeah, you can't win. You don't play defense in those. That game has got to be. We got to bet the over. What day is that? What
So
date is that game?
true. That is so true.
I don't know what date that game is, but Ty, if you can you set a reminder for the Sunday beforehand when we do our picks?
The best part is you
So let
said
me
it with
take
such
that.
a straight look on your face.
You don't play defense in helmets like those.
All right, here's a better question. The Bears are playing the Niners in the first week.
Week 1.
Yeah, in week 1. Who has a better season? Justin Fields or Trey Lance?
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Look who his coach is. It's Kyle
Yeah,
Shanahan.
I mean,
Look who his receiver /
What a
running
name.
back is.
I think if you put
weapon.
Fields on the 49ers offense, he would have a better year than Trey Lance. So.
That's
Yeah,
possible. yeah.
1,000%. Yeah, I would say this exact same thing. I agree. Yes. Clap it up.
Great analysis.
I am
agree
excited for
completely.
Darnell Mooney. I'll say that.
I don't know who I'm excited for. I feel like I need to. They need to make me excited. Right now, I'm
excited for Mooney and
You have to tie
Montgomery.
Not
I'm
Harry.
gonna have to tie a stick to it. I'm gonna have to tie a stick to it to get excited.
I'm starting to get excited for Jaquan Brisker.
Brisket.
Did he sign? I thought he was still holding out. All right. I mean, fuck. I haven't been on Twitter in the past like couple days here, or like really dived in on Twitter. Has he signed?
Let me see.
We're gonna say he has. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. If he hasn't, then people like obviously know. Or by this point, yeah, he hasn't. But yeah, he is. I'm trying to think what other Bears news do we got? Ty, what have you seen out there? Anything?
I
Anything
mean,
cool?
no,
Those
I
orange
don't.
jerseys, those are bad. Justin Fields with a shovel pass. Roquan, MIA. Ever heard the story how Roquan likes to get his butthole licked?
No.
Any
that's a
wait. Kyle says
that's
any
a-
other Bears news. Have you heard the one where Roquan Smith likes to get his butthole licked?
Yeah, that's what we in the biz call a teaser. So we'll tell that next episode.
So
What are we're, go ahead.
I was gonna say a couple thoughts. I'm looking at their schedule. They couldn't really. I mean, their first 2 games are absolutely like we're gonna probably be feeling pretty bad after week 2. They got the Niners at
This
home.
is what we're. This is hold on. Before you do this, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna just rapid fire read the schedule off to me. You're gonna be like, was it week 1, 49ers? And I'm gonna say win or loss. And Ty, you got to keep track. And I haven't looked at the schedule. I just guessed 4-12-1. I'm gonna put my head down. I can't cover my ears.
I just want to say this: they have the Niners at home, and then the
Loss.
Packers on the road.
Loss.
Sunday night football at
L.
Lambeau.
Okay, well, it's week 3. you keeping
Home
track,
against the
Ty?
Texans, so it gets a little soft. They land
a
a little
win.
softly here.
That's a win.
Yep, and then at the Giants,
Loss.
I think they win that one. I think they'll be 2-2. At the Vikings,
Loss.
okay. Home against the Commanders
Win.
on
Oh,
Monday
that's
night.
the game. That's the game they're wearing the orange jerseys.
The Bears have way too much prime time in the first 5 weeks of the season. It's not good. First 6 actually. At
Literally
the
2
Patriots
games.
on Monday Night Football.
Oh, that's not going to be good. That's a loss if I've ever heard one.
At the Cowboys.
Loss.
Home against the Dolphins.
Loss.
Home against the Lions.
Loss.
At the Falcons.
Win.
That's a win. At the Jets.
Loss.
Joe Flacco about to tear it up.
Home against the Packers. December 4th.
Loss. Oh, that's Fat Dick's birthday too. Fuck. That's a loss.
Then they get a bye, and then it's home against the Eagles.
They're going to tie the Eagles.
Okay.
Oh, bold prediction.
And then on Christmas Eve, God have mercy, home against the Bills.
Yeah, that's a loss.
at Detroit on New Year's Day,
Win.
home against the Vikings for the final
Loss.
game of the season.
Loss.
I agree with pretty much everything you said.
So
What-
4,
12 and 1.
12 and 1.
Wow. Crazy how that works. I could see, wow, 3 and 14 is really actually a possibility here.
I mean,
Great.
spin zone, if they can somehow
Robert Quinn, he's on the team.
Yeah.
Holy
what I was
fuck. We're so stupid.
spin zone, if they can somehow steal a win against either the Niners or the Packers and then play the Texans and Giants the next 2 games,
All of a sudden, we're looking at playoff tickets in
I
January.
mean, we might just be 3-1 and leading the division heading into week 5.
Oh my God. Yeah. I won't hold my breath for that outcome.
I'm
Jesus.
just saying there's a path to it.
There is a path. Oh man. The fucking Bears. I couldn't hate them anymore.
And with that, should we get into our starting 5?
Yeah, fuck. Ty, where are we at on time here?
48 minutes.
Oh, we're already past 45.
Yeah.
Damn, we're buzzing today. All right. So in honor of Vin Scully, we're gonna do just the best sports phrases from announcers. So it could be a common call or just something you heard once ever. So it's funny because I'm trying to think of like a Vin Scully call. Now I can think of one. I'm thinking of the Kirk Gibson home run, but yeah, it's just I'm trying to think here. Vin Scully. Yeah. All right, let's go with this. What order do you want to do?
I don't care.
All right, let's go. Let's start with Ty, Max, and me because I fucked up that explanation of this. I deserve to be punished.
Punish me.
Ty, you go first. Punish me, Daddy.
All right, I'm going to start with this one just because it's recent and near and dear to all of us. There's a drive to deep left field.
Oh, fuck! I didn't even think of that.
That is a hell of a one to start with.
Oh my God.
Top that, bitches.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. In honor of Vince Scully, I'm just gonna say Vince Scully announcing alone.
Just him, just his voice.
Yeah, like by himself. Like how I don't know. No one else
Vince
could really
Scully-
get away with that.
Damn, he should have been on Cameo. He would have been a millionaire.
Oh,
like,
man.
overnight.
Should have been on OnlyFans. Would have been a millionaire overnight, dude.
Did I say that earlier?
What?
Right? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say he should be on OnlyFans? Holy fuck, I'm high. All right. How about the Chicago Cubs and the Cubs win the World Series? Joe Buck.
Ooh.
Thank God that was in the first round.
My next pick is going to be Tony Romo coming himself,
Just stuttering.
pre-calling a play, saying predicting what's going to happen on a play and nailing it. But he's coming his pants during that.
Usually right, just in the most unclear way.
Yeah,
The key detail is right here that
He
he's
just probably
coming in
perfect
his
way.
pants.
yeah. Make sure that's in bold.
Make sure that's noted. He is coming.
It's coming. All right, Max.
Jim Nance, a tradition unlike any other.
That's a good one. Yeah, I thought of that one too.
That is really good. I'm gonna go just Dick Vitale's voice.
Fuck, that's it. That's a good one too.
Dickie B,
He's a
baby!
He's a diaper dandy, baby.
I got a funny Dick Vitale story. So in 2019, when I was running the Orioles social account, they had a perfect game going into the 9th inning, and he tweeted something about it. And then the Orioles got a hit in the 9th inning, so I got in a Twitter beef from the Orioles account with Dick Vitale.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Yeah,
Beefing with
crazy.
Dick.
beefing with Dick.
Just
Shit.
beefing with Dick.
Get that segment sponsored. Ty, what's your second pick?
Because because he's the boy, so I'll shout him out one time. A Max Toma home run call.
Very nice.
Oh, you kiss ass. I sent him. Did you see that? What I tweeted out? I took a fathead picture of him. He's looking good. He's looking
Yeah,
sexy on the TV.
looking sexy. All right,
Max, you're up.
Max.
All right. I'm gonna go Chris Berman.
Him
It's
going whoop.
classic.
That's fucking phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna go Pat Hughes pronouncing Wilson Contreras' last name. Wilson Contreras. Nothing, no comment there. All right. Fuck me. And then I'm gonna go Pat Foley screaming his head off. Yummy! Or any Hawks goalie. Whenever so Pat Foley's voice when the Hawks make a big save. Screaming the goalie's name. Fit all that in there.
I'm not gonna be able to fit any of this anywhere again.
It's great. Max.
Good, clean fun.
All right. I'm gonna go Chris Johnson or Chris Carter and Keyshawn Johnson. Come on, man.
Damn, that's good. I didn't even think of that one.
That is really good.
Oh, isn't that more Randy Moss now?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, back in the day it was Chris Carter and Keyshawn.
They changed it too, I think. I think Randy Moss does. You just got mossed. No.
Yeah.
But he might do
And-
come on, man, too.
And just makes fun of Adam Schefter when he's doing the gritty.
Yes.
All right, Ty, your last two.
Fuck me, dude. I'm gonna go John Madden, but in the game of Madden. Does that make
John
sense?
Madden and the yeah. Like his just generic robotic cliches.
Yeah,
You just got pummeled.
that.
That's a good one. I appreciate
Shit,
that.
struggling on a last one though here. Oh, and these are the best fucking announcer, like hype dudes ever. If you ever watch a Mexico soccer game and they score like a go ahead goal or some shit,
Yeah.
the fucking announcers go nuts. That shit's the best.
Yeah, that is good. That's a good one.
You want to talk about coming your pants?
Just any sport, really.
Just announcers in general, they're awesome.
So
literally
you're saying just
be-
Mexican announcers or just announcers in general?
No, yeah. Mexican announcers. Like it could be your grandma walking up the stairs, and it can be the most exhilarating announcing sequence ever.
It's actually true. That's
No one knows what they're saying. It's just exciting.
but everybody's ecstatic. All right, Max. Or was that Max, you're
Yeah.
up. Your
Yeah.
last one.
All right. I'm gonna go John Gruden. I really like this guy, man.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'll tell you what, man.
I tell you what.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
actually
something
changed it to
about
that.
this guy.
Tell you what,
Let
I
me
really
tell you
like
something
this
about
guy, man.
Oh, John Gruden. R.I.P. to those Hooters commercials. My last one is going to be Brent Musburger referencing a gambling line before gambling was legal, like anywhere.
That's
When it was like pretty illegal. Like when it's a blowout game and, Virginia Tech is like a pick six or something. He goes, oh, no. Or some shit like that.
yes.
He's like, it's going to matter to some.
That is so perfect. Subtle but perfect. That's the perfect way to end the draft. We nailed that one.
What did you have for honorable mentions?
I'm kind of upset no one mentioned Al Michaels on Sunday Night Football.
Oh my God. How did we not do you believe in miracles?
Yeah, right.
Ty ruined that one. He should have taken that one. Instead, he took John Madden, his video game voice.
To be clear, for John Gruden, I want it to be, I'll tell you what, man.
I'll
You
tell you
want
what,
it to
man.
be Frank Caliendo doing an impression of John Gruden?
I forgot about Frank Caliendo. Holy hell. Yeah, he's spot on. Nobody specifically mentioned Hawk Harrelson.
No, I intentionally didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either. I couldn't care less about him.
What about let's get ready to rumble?
That's
Is
good.
it Bruce Buffer?
Bruce Buffer.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Um,
Any like when Joe Rogan announces a UFC fight and his fucking just like facial expressions and shit during the fight.
That's a good
stuff.
one. There
Ron
was
Santos saying, God, jeez.
oh my god, that's fucking perfect. That's actually perfect.
Nobody mentioned Harry Carey. I noticed. That's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah,
of these two.
but yeah, that's actually I have no way to defend that. It's
Would you
actually
eat the
like-
moon if it was made on a spare rib?
Yeah, holy cow, that's a great one.
Holy cow!
Pat Hughes, like one of the best radio announcers of all time, is like providing great analysis, like describing the game great. Ron Santos is just devastated about the Cubs being down 3-1 in the eighth, going, God, jeez, God.
No, he's not. It's not even the eighth. It's like the second inning, and it's 1-0. Pat Hughes is just describing like how it's like a perfect day in Ron, and he's about to have an aneurysm.
How about a little
because of the Cubs and half because he's got no legs.
damn, bro. How
Ron Santo and Vince Scully are having a beer right now.
about a little back.
Oh, that's a great one.
I thought
Chris
so. I thought of
Berman
that,
home
but
run
then
derby.
once Max said Berman, whoop,
Yeah.
whoop, I just figured I couldn't use Chris Berman anymore.
What do you think is better? The whoop or the back?
The whoop. 'cause it's
back.
I'm gonna have to
The-
agree.
The whoop because pardon my take made that shit hilarious.
The whoop, there it is.
Fuck. Who else? I feel like we're missing a few big ones here.
I mean,
Oh,
have to be,
no,
right?
no, who says not that this is way past our time or way before our time, but the O Nelly from I think it was I don't even know Keith Jackson. I don't even know the guy's name. Oh Nelly. I should know that was a big one.
Yeah.
I can't tell you who said that.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Shout out
You got
Vin,
anything
dude.
else? Shout out Vin. You
No,
guys got
but you know
anything
what?
else?
We should at the end of these, I've come to realize maybe we should drop our like Twitter and Instagram handle and shit. How about and are there blogs up?
I haven't done a blog in a while.
But
Give me a
there's
topic.
old
I'll
ones, right?
write about it. Huh?
There's old ones, right?
There's two.
Okay. So how about the Twitter handle?
At Shy Sports Day, CHI Sports Day. 20,000 followers. Here we go. Best one yet.